Alright, so guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Holy War X, which is a 7 Deadly Sins game finally releasing on Roblox December 17th. And man, I just cannot wait for this game to release. It's been like more than a year since we've been waiting for this game to release. And it's finally coming to an end next week. That's just crazy, bro. I didn't expect it to come this soon. In today's video, we're just gonna be recapping everything that's been leaked so far about Holy War X. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so before I start off the video, I realized that there is way too much stuff here. Way too many videos to make like a little short video about this, like a 14-minute video. So what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna go over the little the biggest things, probably gonna go over customization, rare weapon skills, and maybe goddess race. So yeah, if you guys do want to see everything else, go make sure to go check out his YouTube channel. Link will be in the description down below. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go into rare weapons first. So yeah, let's watch this. Look at that, and that'd be like.
That way when you smash forward, it's boom! Whole little basin. You're like fucking Tundra or something. I don't know, something along the lines. Alright, moving on swiftly. Ooh, hello.
Tsunami dive.
Jesus. No, I just realized when I'm sober, I'm a bit more crazy. I've lost the plot a little bit. This is what I've done for you guys. Working for you guys has made me lose my fucking mind. Now, the next move is called the Inferno Blade. This is also
Inferno
a great
Blade.
sword. Very nicely made by our modeler Mel, and also these skills are made by our VFX artist. Not VFX artist. Scripter Jang.
That sword just looks
all of these moves
demonic,
are also
bro.
gonna get done up and touched up as well by Fenny, who was our main script front end coder. Now let's go on to the second weapon of the day. Second weapon of the day is the Inferno Blade. Inferno Slash, the first move is a block breaker and also does set you on fire. You can probably tell by the name. Slash forward, heavenly slice, pretty dangerous, pretty devious. Very we didn't want to go too crazy with all of these moves as well, because also we have to make them kind of combat oriented. You know what I'm saying? So they actually make sense when using them in combat. We're gonna add a few more grabbing moves, you know, moves that grab you so you can launch them into combos. But we didn't want to put too much of those moves into the weapon skills, because if you already have those in your magic skills and then you go ahead and have them into your weapon skills as well, it's just infinite combos. And I know we already do have the evasive feature, but it's gonna get quite annoying over time when, you know, all these sweats start making these dirty combos. Then you guys start complaining to me, and I wouldn't be asked. I'm just trying to. Once the game is released, I'm gonna be trying to ram pack it with content. Now moving on swiftly, we've got Hellfire Blaze, which is kind of it's a bit like the Light Jewels move from the Goddess Light, which I might have showcased to you earlier. But yeah, so boop, fire forth a bunch of little fireballs. This is actually blockable,
cool.
so that's a blockable move that you can use right there. So yeah, and use also point to aim. So very nice, very sick. I like it. Now moving on to the next one.
Alright, bet.
Ice Axe, you know what? I might leave that close till it's last. Heaven's Dagger, this is the next one. Now, this one I actually want, because there's no one actually in the sub with me, I'll have to explain the second move to you, but yeah, they both have been finished. Now, the first move is Holy Strikes, so it's actually like a little combo extender and like a little extra hit. So you can do your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another little combo hit, and then it'll knock you back. The thing is with the Holy Strike, right? This is very useful for a dagger, because obviously the hits are low damage, but they're also very quick, so you can get in those extra hits, and then also we'll do extra damage to demons as well, because it's the the Heaven's Dagger, so it's for the goddesses, and it's going to do extra damage to demons. Now the next move is the Heavenly Bind, which is actually probably one of my favorite ones. So when you do this on a player, you will jump up in the air, and then anyone in that surrounding circle is going to get binded with Holy Chain. So it's a stun move, pretty sexy. And also look at the animation for it as well. Devious, very well done, Mr. Man. Well, Schmolp, very good team effort here. All right, now we're going to quickly charge up. I was actually going to go ahead and show you the new guard NPC feature, along with the civilian NPC and the mundane NPCs and all that stuff. But that's actually going to be coming in a later video, probably after the legendary's weapon showcase video. And after that, we're going to be showing the quests and how you level in game, and all the different missions that you can get. The stealth missions. Ooh, might have said a bit too much. Doesn't really matter. And then after that, we're going to be showing the boss fights, and then into testing. So testing, yeah, 2 or 3 weeks. Gonna be letting people in. The game will be media banned for a bit, and then we're gonna allow YouTubers to start posting their videos, and I think YouTubers will also be allowed to have another person in. Now we're also gonna go ahead and show the Heavenly Bind move one more time. Gonna jump up and floop. Beautiful. All right, now moving on swiftly onto the next move. Getting a bit of a seizure there. Farhan Speed, Speed? Farhan Spear. Shout out to Farhan, because Farhan is actually the reason why this spear was made in the first place. because he gave this to us. It's one of the earliest weapons of Holy War X, and he actually gave it to the game before we had a disgustingly large arsenal of weapons. So I decided, you know what, I'll name it after you, and then we'll give you a couple moves for it. And then we ended up making a rare weapon because, you know, we wanted 2 different moves for it. Now the first move is kind of like a world, so this is like a multi-hit move. So barrage moves, a bit like, you know, Luffy's barrage in fucking ABA or something. So you can constantly hit someone with this and then go straight into your combo. I know it's fucking dirty, filthy. You're welcome, Farhan. So this is one of those kind of like combo ones. And then so that's actually a block break. No, it's not a block breaker. The first move is not a block break, so you're able to block that. So when you get a multi-hit like this, if you start blocking before it goes off, you're fine, you're good. But if you start getting hit by it, you can't. Okay, it's too late. It's wraps. You get,
yeah, so I was just wondering that too.
Probably an air combo after as well. The second move is called striking impact. So you do a little flip, smack on the ground, and block breaking move. So this is like, I love like the sound effect for it as well, is because like rather than it just being like one of those crashing block breaks, it actually just like kind of like smacks you back a bit. So look. So it feels like a gust of wind is pushing you back. I don't know. I really fuck with that. I love it. All right, now we're moving on swiftly. Sorry for keeping yours short and sweet, but you know, we're on a time schedule. Fucking hell, just smack my hand. We're on a little time schedule here, and I'm trying to make sure that all of these videos, I'm not wasting time telling you guys anything that's you don't need to hear. Now, moving on swiftly once again, Earth Shadow. This is one of those.
Earth Shadow.
One of those axes, one of the dangerous axes. Earth Shadow, rare axe. And the first move is actually I think they're both block breaking moves. Because obviously that's like one of those, the name itself, Earth Shatter, you can obviously tell it's supposed to be like some, you know, kind of like hench, earthy kind of weapon, I guess. You know, with volcanoes
something come out the
ground and ground stuff. So the first move is called Fissure, which is a block breaker. So you slam the ground, it's like an aerial AoE move. So, you know, if you're in trouble and people are coming at you, just fissure. I also feel like we might lower the damage that this move does because the animation is quite quick, and I feel like people might abuse it a bit much, as it is also a block breaker as well. So actually, you know what, I think we might change fissure to being a non-block breaking move, because also it's like, you know, it'll be nice if you could actually block that, because you can't have 2 block breakers. That's a bit dangerous, that's a bit devious, especially when it's an AoE. But then this move, the volcanic destruction, this is a block breaker. So you actually create a mini volcano in front of you. Well, not a mini volcano, but an eruption in front of you. Let me just go ahead and show you. Animation as well. Cold. Beautiful. Ha, chef's kiss. Go ahead. Oh yeah, and someone, as I did actually mention earlier, I just remembered it now so I can consolidate it. Someone did mention, oh, you guys just gonna keep on doing showcases of the moves, and no, I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to get at like all the bulk of things that like, because we're also ramming through like all the content that we want to put in the game. So there's a bunch of different variations of things people can get, but then also once we've showed like enough like all of the different variations of magic content, the weapon skills content, then we're gonna start showing you guys the bosses and the.
Not gonna lie, this soundtrack is fire, bro.
And the map showcase, I can't wait to show you guys that, and then all these little intricate things for the game. But we don't want to show away too much. The trailer should be coming in maybe like 5-6 weeks. You guys are also gonna fucking love that. Beautiful, done a lot of work on it. And yeah, all right, now moving on swiftly. So we're gonna go show you volcanic destruction again. Smack it up, beautiful. Smack it up, like smack that ass. Gonna catch myself a case. You know what? Sorry.
Dragon Reaper, no. That just sounds so crazy, just bro.
My mind. That didn't come out very right either. All right, moving on swiftly. All right, Dark Howl. Now this move is actually a block breaker. Oh, wrong one. I was actually thinking about oh no, it was the right one. I just pressed the wrong button. So Dark Howl is a block breaker. You do a little charge in front of you and you smack them back. Dark Talons is actually not a block breaker, so it's a projectile move for the dagger as well. So you know, it's one of the more useful daggers. It was actually supposed to be in the legendary category, but then we moved it down because we also descaled the damage. So we're going to go ahead and add use the Dark Talons again. Boom. Very nice move. Does a little poison and poison/burn effect to you as well. So very annoying because we had to, because you know it's a demon type move. And then you know Dark Howl, which is the AoE. Boom. Let's just execute for the one time. For the one time. Ooh, hold on, let me check my messages real quick. Niggas a bit famous out here, you get me? Oh my god. All right, moving on swiftly. Now, onto the next weapon. Next weapon is Crystal Blade. Now, I believe the first move for this is an ice-based weapon, so it's a sword. So the Crystal Blade, first move is, it's kind of a short-range one, so it's charge up, and then you like do a little lunge forward, Ice Blade, and you put them in a block of ice. Don't worry, the stun won't be this long a game. It's only this long right now because like, I was trying to test it. And now moving on swiftly, Piercing Winter. Piercing Winter is actually a bit, it's like the same, but it's like more long range. Do you see that? So like you can kind of cross map people. Well, not cross map people a bit. It's just like if someone's not really inside your your range of the lunge, you can hit them a bit further. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the ice ice sword. Yeah, sorry, there's not actually much more to this, but there are some weapons that obviously we can't go ahead and make every single weapon have just like a bunch of fucking crazy moves. So there are some times where like we have to try and like make it look flashy and cool, but at the same time limit the how crazy we can get with like the move itself, if you get what I'm saying. Does that make sense to you guys? Hopefully it makes sense, you know. Fuck it, dude. Whoever understands, understands, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I just gained some XP. Lit. Let's see, Amethyst dagger. This was actually the one that I showed at the end of the last move. This is one of my favorites because of the animation. Now the demon strike, you do a little front flip forward and you catch them. Hitbox is actually quite large for it, so you can catch them before they're running away. And then so if they get caught with the first one, they're stunned. Second one, they get sliced and they get pushed back. So very brilliant. But then obviously the final move, which I showed the other guys, is the Hellblaze slash. The animation for it is just disgustingly beautiful. Oh, I actually didn't show you guys the what's it called, the Albion. So you know what, for you guys who've seen the, if you look into the server, and server sneak peeks, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna see the cannons on his forehead are actually all stretched out right now. But then there's also another picture of them also being stretched inside. Now that is because for those of you guys who have watched Seven Deadly Sins and know the scene where Meliodas takes on this Albion, he goes ahead and he stretches out these cannons out of his head and shoots them by. So we had to tactically make a way that we could use mesh deformation so that we can make it as close to the anime as possible. So yes, when you're fighting him, there will be a point in time where he does stretch those cannons out of his head, and then you can fucking smack them back. If you have full counter in game, you can full counter them away, or you can, you know, just try and evade them or dodge them and do whatever the fuck you want against them. But yeah, I think it's just pretty cool, and you know, as an SDS fan, I do find it pretty cool myself. All right, now moving on swiftly to the next weapon. Oh, we skipped out one, so we gotta go back, don't we? Ice axe, brilliant. Ice axe, ice axe, ice axe. Now the ice axe has two different moves. Now the second move, I'm going to show you the second move first because obviously it's just cool. So the second move, we have a longer charge up. So let's say for ice magic, so I think I showcased ice magic to you guys.
Oh yeah, one of them is ago. Like
but one of ice magic's moves is Todoroki's move, where he pins up the glacier impact across the floor. But the animation for that is also a lot quicker, because if you have ice, then you know, I reckon you should be able to use that move a lot quicker than, you know, someone who has just found the weapon by luck. But this move, so you have glacier impact, which is the same as the Todoroki move, but it's different animation, so obviously it's just longer load up time for it. Love the anime. I prefer the animation for the weapon than I do the actual magic, to be fair. So yeah, you just kind of slide across the glacier impact across the floor, and yep, that is not blockable. That is a block breaking move. Now this first move is a blockable move, but also please do remember, it's one of those moves where if you see it coming and you don't block the first time, and then they start mashing up your shit, that is your fault. Completely your fault. If you get fucked up by it, you got caught, that's your problem. It's not mine, that's yours. Don't come complaining to me when you get caught by the thing, because I've just warned you now. That's your fault. You're an idiot. Now moving on, frostbolt assault. Boom, 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 and then these smashes on the ground, those ones are block breakers, and those will also put you into a ice cube, so you get frozen for a bit in those. So slash, 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 all those blockable, and then this is not blockable. Block break, block break. Bro. Jesus, my literally, you know what? Probably does correct myself, because I know I'll make a fool of myself again. But yeah, these are all the rare weapons. Fucking hell, Jesus! These are all the rare weapon skills for today. And also, you guys are probably wondering what those other two weapons were. These were, I was actually just adding these in because obviously we got the guards and the NPCs that we're putting in. Because there are in the city, there's storm guards, and then there are the normal guards. So this is a storm guard. This is what a storm guard will look like. But it's a bit like Deep Broken, where if you fuck up a bit too much, the storm guards are going to start pulling up, and those are the ones you really don't want to fuck with. So the combo potential of these guards, the normal guards and the storm guards as well, is already quite a lot. So the storm guards are built like this. These are the capes and the drip. And this is the, actually, what was it? Yeah, I think no, the storm guards are going to be using the iron greatsword, but they're only using the iron greatsword simply because of the fact that they have too much combo potential, and they're also going to be using they're going to be using from rare to legendary / mythical magics on you as well. But whereas when it gets to the normal guards will be using things like the storm sword, which is this normal sword over here, and then they will also be using the thunder spear, which is this one. So this is actually like the spear that Gil Thunder uses to go ahead and, you know, when he pings it, all the way over. When he pings it back to Meliodas. Well, he pings it out of Meliodas, and Meliodas all goes ahead and fires it back. But yeah, those are all the rare weapon skills for today. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you're looking forward to most in Holy War X. I'll see you guys in the next video.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The rest of this, y'all gonna have to go watch this on your own because I'm not gonna lie, these videos are way too long. But we did recap the most latest video that did come out, so that should be enough. The trailer is coming out pretty soon, and yeah, let's just see today's video.